सो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू अ न्यू हार्वेस्टर वीडियो। तो इस पिछली बार पता है क्या हुआ, मैंने इस गेम को बहुत सारा खेल लिया, फिर देखता हूँ रिकॉर्डिंग में ब्लैक स्क्रीन आ रखी है। वेल खैर, अब क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है। तो मैंने इसको मेल दे दिया, यहाँ पे जो लौंडा खड़ा होता है। हाँ, मैंने उसको लास्ट एपिसोड में मार दिया था, पर मुझे गेम शुरू से खेलनी पड़ी क्योंकि मेरी सेफ फाइल मिसिंग थी। एनीवेज, अब इसको कंटिन्यू करते हैं। तो मुझे पता है मुझे क्या करना है क्योंकि मैं ऑलरेडी कर चुका हूँ। पहले मैं जाऊंगा जॉनसन्स रेजिडेंस पे।
Some rotten son bitch scratched my car. My Tucker, my baby, my poor darling, my sweet cheeks. If I find out who did it, I'll kill him. Just kill him dead. I told that fool sheriff to beef up the patrols, but what does he care? Nobody cares about a limp dick fat boy. Well, I'll make them care. I'll make them care. Did you hear that Karen disappeared? Just goes to show you what can happen without a man's stewardship in the house. It takes both a man and a woman to raise a child properly. Says so in the Bible. But try to convince Edna of that? Oh no. And now she's lost everything. This might be a good time to drop in. While she's feeling vulnerable.
इसकी बात ऐसी है गाइस।
Bye now.
ऐसा क्या हुआ था लास्ट टाइम ना, मैं जिस हिसाब से जा रहा था उसी हिसाब से चल रहा हूँ। मैं पहले यहीं आया था वीडियो की शुरुआत में लास्ट टाइम, मैं अभी भी यहीं आया हूँ। यहाँ पे बहुत सी चीज़ें पड़ी होती हैं। यहाँ पे ये पड़ा होता है, ये उठा लेते हैं। बाकी सब ये नहीं उठा सकते, बस ऐसे ही है। पोस्ट मास्टर स्कैन। वेल एनीवेज, मुझे क्या है। और यहाँ पे से ये पड़ा होता है, इसको रख ले। और यहाँ पे से ये पड़ा होता है, इसको रख ले। और जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, नहीं, बस हो गया। वाह। और इसकी टक्कर अलग से फॉर यूज काउज एट द डोर, ये तो मैंने ही किया था। एनीवेज, चलता हूँ। उसके बाद कहाँ गया था मैं? पोर्ट्सडेम रेजिडेंस। वैसे यहाँ पे जो होने वाला है वो देखना आप लोग। अभी मैं तुम्हें एग्जैक्टली बताऊंगा जब वो होने वाला होगा।
Did you say hello to your father for me?
Yes, it is.
Thank God for that, at least.
झूठ बोलने में
I
क्या
could
है?
use some good news right now. I just got the word. The order turned down my latest application. Looks like we'll be having the wedding at Moynihan's after all. So, what's new, Steve?
Miss daughter, Karen, is missing.
How could anyone do something so terrible to her?
You think someone took her?
I think? Oh no, see, it was a kidnapping, haven't you heard? The sheriff got a ransom note. Seems someone wants to dip into Edna's larder. Too bad such a sweet little thing has to suffer. That was a terrible night. Our upstairs toilet backed up. Pete Swell came over and fixed it. My back's still sore from helping him carry his stuff up the stairs. Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched Tucker. Serves the rich bastard right, if you ask me.
Okay. काफी funny है ये, उसे देखा जाए तो।
You might want to be extra nice to Mr. Pottston today, Steve. He was turned down by the lodge again. Guess we're having the wedding at Mr. Moynihan's after all. Have you heard that Edna's daughter Karen has disappeared? These things happen. You just have to deal with them, step by step, one day at a time. Why, I suppose it was Mr. Pottston. Or maybe not. I can't remember. Please excuse me, Steve. I feel the urgent need to floss thoroughly and with abandon.
You seem flustered.
Not at all. Everything is fine. Just fine. Give my regards to your parents.
Whatever. I am going. Guys, आगे बंद कर लो.
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
That place. It's so sinister.
Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I've got to join anyway.
You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed. My faux mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information. For instance, she told me that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a Tucker. There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
I've always wanted a Tucker. Funny that Harvest would be full of them.
Any idea who scratched the car?
No idea, man.
Johnson was really upset about it from what I hear. I understand that a little girl is missing.
That's right. Her name's Karen.
I heard the pod parents talking about it downstairs. When did it happen?
Tuesday night.
God, that was a bad night for everyone. Tuesday, our upstairs toilet backed up. As if that wasn't bad enough, Mr. Potsdam was livid, almost irrational. Like the toilet had it in for him personally. Through the wall, I kept hearing him ask somebody named Mr. Swell whether the toilet would be fixed by dark. And when Swell said it'd take most of the night to fix, Daddy totally lost it. Swell said he'd stay all night and fix it, but that didn't seem to help. Potsdam stormed out of the house and didn't come back till next morning.
Oh, थोड़ी बहुत बात सच है, पर थोड़ी बहुत बात गलत भी है. Like, उसने बोला था कि यहाँ पे उसका टॉयलेट खराब हुआ और उसने उसको सामान उठाने में हेल्प करी, पर इसने कुछ और ही बोला.
Come back and visit me soon, okay? I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here.
Bye, anyways. Guys, पिछली बार जो हुआ था वो नहीं हो रहा.
Come back and visit me soon,
अच्छा है वैसे.
okay?
ये तो अच्छा है एक्चुअली में. Anyways, तो टॉयलेट तो ठीक हो गया होगा मुझे लगता है. Anyways, मुझे निकलना चाहिए. यहाँ से आते हैं, यहाँ से तो गाइस मैं वहीं चलता हूँ जहाँ पे मुझे पता है कि आ जाओ देखते हैं. अंदर यहाँ पे.
Well, that didn't work.
ओके, एरी कारिंग गाइस, एरी. अब देखना इसका जवाब.
Thank God I found you. Are you all right, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store? Or to the policeman?
Can you tell me who did this to you?
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
He won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take me to the store or the policeman. Please. Mommy said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost.
Sure, Karen. मैं चलता हूँ. Karen आ जा. Bruh. निकल लो. क्या किया जाए? DNA Steiner. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God. Karen! Thank God. What happened?
Found her in the graveyard. She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money. Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now. I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me.
Sure, I understand. Mr. Johnson ने इसका दिमाग खराब कर रखा है according to her. और उसके साथ शायद तो सही बात शायद से कह रहा हूँ क्योंकि मुझे भी नहीं पता, इसे भी नहीं पता. Anyway, सीधा चलते हैं.
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you? I got a report here that someone put a ding on Johnson's Tucker. As ornery as Johnson is about that old car, I suppose he had it coming. I imagine it was just some kids pulling a prank.
मैंने क्या?
Stop on by any time, Steve.
और
Anything I can help you with?
that coffee sure smells good. No, just looking around.
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Mrs. Phelps, Mrs. Loomis.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon. Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, it's see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
मैं चलता हूँ, चल बाय. क्योंकि मैं तुझे पहले भी दे चुका हूँ.
Time, kiddo.
सेम चीज कितनी बारी पड़ेगा पागले? दोबारा से सेम चीज मांग रहा है. अजीब ही है, बोरिंग है. चल ठीक है, जो भी है. मुझे लगता है पॉट जम से मिल के आना चाहिए, उसे बता देना चाहिए कि उसकी मौत आने वाली है.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again? Yeah, I know what that crazy little bitch said, but it's not true. I was at home that night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve. Care to stay for some pot roast?
Forget the pot roast, Mother. Pot roast isn't for backstabbers, for persecutors. I won't share my meat with him. My meat! My meat!
It's the truth. That's why. And I think you better be going, young man, before I call your mother and tell on you.
What would you actually tell, bro? I mean, क्या बोल रही थी? मैं चलता हूँ अपनी बीवी से मिलने. उसको बता देते हैं कि तेरा बाप क्या करता है.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. Is it true? You found Karen?
Yeah, Just in time, too. He'd molested her and buried her alive. He couldn't bring himself to kill her outright, so he just decided to stick her in the ground and let fate take its course.
Who? Who would do that to a helpless child?
She says it was Mr. Potsdam. And I believe her.
Oh, Christ. And all this time I've been under the same roof with that thing watching me.
Take it easy, okay?
So, at least they'll be coming to take him away, won't they?
I don't know. तो मैं चलूँ अब?
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
चल हट, अभी तो मेरे को काम है। देखो इतना ज़्यादा नॉनवेज का शौकीन, द मैन ऑफ द हाउस स्क्वीजिंग हिज मीट। Isn't that double meaning? जो भी है, मैं चलता हूँ, मुझे और काम है। तू अपने मीट के साथ रहे, अपने मीट को स्क्वीज करता रही हो, मुझे क्या। इससे मिल लेते हैं। I mean, इससे तो मिलना ही है क्योंकि।
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious. I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia, in which case I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory, in which case I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today?
Yes.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing. Steve, you live close to Mr. Johnson. How is he taking it? Such wanton vandalism. It just breaks my heart. I'll have to send him a nice fruit basket, though if he wants some new paint and sealant, it'll cost him.
सही है। Reward money. That should cover it. These 1950s prices are cheap. Take what you need. 1950s के prices हैं और कुछ। Keep it, bro. Or possibly rat poison. Soup can. Well, whatever. मैं चला। A shoddy old TV missing the VHF knob. निकलता हूँ, चलो। चलो। ये जो चीज़ें मैंने ली, इनका काम क्या है? एनीवेज, जहाँ तक मुझे याद है, मुझे जाना है अपने घर पे। उसके बाद यहाँ पे लास्ट टाइम तो मैं यहीं गया था। नहीं बता रहा हूँ गाइस, ब्लैक स्क्रीन के कारण मेरी रिकॉर्डिंग ख़राब हुई। दिस कंट्रोल्स द अलार्म सिस्टम ऑपरेट। हाँ, पिछली बार मैं यहाँ पे पकड़ा गया था बाहर निकलने के बाद। तो यहाँ पे मुझे चाहिए ये वाला स्क्रू ड्राइवर। अब मैं पकड़ा गया था पिछली बार यहाँ पे। That you dismantle the bars from the window with the screwdriver. अब देखो अंदर कैसी चीज़ होगी। यस, ये देख लो। इससे बात करते हैं।
Steve, is that you? Come to see your poor old dad?
Are you my father? Really? I don't remember you.
Please. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I'm serious. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Just don't make me laugh now. Remember the stitches.
My God. What has she done to you?
She doesn't know you're here, does she? Does she?
No, I had to break in. What the hell is going on in here?
I know it's a mystery to you. The sacred things that husbands and wives do behind closed doors. Maybe we should have that special father-son talk. Especially now that you're getting married.
बोल आगे.
Then listen. I can't talk very loud. It's the tracheotomy. When a man and a woman love each other very much, they go into a room alone and shut the door and bolt it with at least 3 locks and prop a chair under the doorknob so no one can get in or out. Then they take off their clothes and get out a wide variety of scalpels. Some curved, some short, all of them sharp. And then the man climbs on the woman. And then they... with the barbed wire, they...
That's all right. Don't get worked up. You need your rest.
Yes, rest. But why did you come? You must have had a reason for risking it.
I need some meat, and Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
Good old dependable Pat. Here, son. Here's my signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now go, son. Go quickly, before she comes back.
Sure, मैं चला. Guys, ये देखो ये है masochism.
No, leave that there. If any of it turns up missing.
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go. Go.
चल मैं चलता हूँ, तुम ये रहो. अलविदा. ना कहना. I mean कह दो मुझे क्या है. सो अगली जगह मुझे जाना था. मीट प्लांट. अंदर चलो. Note.
So, your father okayed the meet, huh? How's he doing? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son. You run along now. A new shipment of animals has come in, and it's time to start cutting.
श्योर मैं चलता हूँ. मुझे ये देखने का भी कोई शौक नहीं है. हालांकि ये मेरी शॉप है. खानदानी बिजनेस. ओके. सो कहाँ जाना था? हाँ ये रहा. लास्ट टाइम भी यहीं गया था मैं.
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time. Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils scratched his priceless tucker. I must say, I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time. Say, congratulations on finding Karen Fitzpatrick. Don't know how you did it, but if I were still publishing the Sentinel, you can bet I'd run a full profile on you.
Sentinel.
Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaperman's instinct, though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going out of business was the owner of the TV station, and Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gein Memorial.
Oh, तो ये एक्चुअली पहले वहाँ पर न्यूज़पेपर बनाया करता था, उसका एडिटर वेटर होगा.
Gein Memorial. Sounds like a cemetery or a hospital, not a school.
This institution was named for a great man, whose first name escapes me. He epitomized the great potential within us all, big guy. I hear there's an honorary plaque commemorating him within the lodge.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
Fuck it, I'm going. Wait a minute.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
The last protected firearm. Yes. Okay, मैं चला. उसे खैर जो भी है मैं चला. मुझे कुछ शौक नहीं. यहाँ पे पुलिस फायर स्टेशन. ये उठाओ.
Damn it.
ये उठाओ. चलो. आ गया. मैं बाहर चलता हूँ. My fault descends upon her. वापस आओ. यहाँ आओ. ये बैग खोलो. इन्वेंट्री. इसको मीट दो. इसको खोलो. इससे बात करो.
Jeez, what are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be drawn.
You just hang out here? All the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You'd do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that. And if you don't, it won't matter, because you'll be dead.
Dead?
Have you gotten your lodge application in yet? Good. You may survive yet. I guess you're here to steal the bolt.
Yeah, you gonna ride on me?
Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an object d'art, and since art should be interpreted, I'll give you a clue as to where the bolt is located. Darkness gives as darkness gets, but light invoked is light shed.
Sure.
Still here, eh?
Where else would I go, Steve? Have you gotten your lodge up?
Yes.
Good. You may...
Alright then. तो मुझे जहाँ तक याद है सीढ़ी निकाल.
All right.
एक ले लिया. ये सब बहुत कहाँ है? Well, सीढ़ी है.
Well, that didn't work.
चलो मैं चलता हूँ, मेरा काम हो गया. You make your way back to the house after an exhausting day. गाइस ये एनिमेशन हम सबने देखी है, मुझे दोबारा नहीं दिखानी, स्किप कर रहा हूँ। हाँ। ये सब पकड़ो।
Hey, Steve. You've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
Sure.
Damn it, what's so hard about remembering to take out the paper? You need to wise up, pal, before I get mad.
बच्चे दे तो दिया पेपर, क्या चाहता है?
Damn it, what's so...
ये क्या था इसका? एक सेकंड रुको, मैं अंदर हो गया। यहाँ पे ये खुला है ना?
What? Oh, it's you, son. I told you not to come in here. It's too risky.
Okay. मुझे लगा अंदर कुछ काम है। तो गाइस, लॉज पे चलते हैं वैसे। वाओ, कितनी जल्दी जल्दी क्लिक कर रहा हूँ ना मैं, पता ही नहीं कहाँ क्लिक कर रहा हूँ। ये मुझे कुछ खास पसंद नहीं आया, लाइक इस गेम में कुछ खास करने को है नहीं।
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole.
I'll do it. Thinking of operating a saloon search.
Lack of respect for authority. A fine trait for a member of the order. Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
Okay. एक सेकेंड, क्या मैं ये कर सकता हूँ?
Okay. Oh man.
नहीं कर सकता। रात हो गई। What? इससे तो बढ़िया मौका कहाँ होगा? और क्या करना है? बारिश होने लगी। मिस्टर पॉसम्स फैमिली क्रिप्ट। तो पॉसम तो वही है ना, स्टेफनी की फैमिली। ऊपर चढ़ गया। स्काईलाइट व्हाटएवर। मैं तो अंदर चलता हूँ, इसको तोड़ देता हूँ रेंच से, क्योंकि अभी फायर एक्स से तो नहीं टूटा। रेंच से तोड़ता हूँ। What the fuck? मर गया। क्या हुआ, ये क्या चल रहा है? सैक्रोफेगस, अनसीड सैक्रोफेगस के अंदर क्या है? कुछ लेटा था वो बाहर आ गया। ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब कुछ तो गड़बड़ है। हार्वेस्ट में कोई घूम रहा है, इसके अंदर कोई था जो बाहर आया है। इसको डिसआर्म कर। ओके, मैं निकाल लेता हूँ यहाँ से, इससे पहले कि मेरी पिटाई हो जाए सच्ची में। तो सैक्रोफेगस अगर वो घूम रहा है तो क्या वो कुत्ता ही था जो घूम रहा है, या फिर मैं ही हूँ कुछ तो अजीब सा, कुछ भी ज़्यादा ही सोच रहा है और अभी वो कहीं और ही है। मिल के आऊँ क्या अपने दोस्तों से? बार्बर शॉप। एनीवेज, बार्बर शॉप में क्या करना चाहिए? So, trigger tape. Well secured with strong tape. और अब इसमें खिंचा के मारूंगा मैं मैन होल की।
Well, that didn't work. Okay.
मुझे लगा था वर्क कर जाएगा। क्या मारूं खिंचा के? रेंच।
Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Okay.
के रेंच भी नहीं मार सकते। ओह, एक्चुअली मैं तोड़ दिया मैंने। तो ठीक है, चलते हैं। इस गेम में मैंने देखा बहुत ज़्यादा वो होता है। देखो ये जल रहा है ना, और ये उसकी प्राइस पोजीशन है, तो लोग अपनी प्राइस पोजीशन पे अलार्म लगा के रखते हैं। Examine the cow head. Operate the light switch. Young Mr. Pastrolli. Oh, wow. Examine the picture. This picture of Mr. Pastro is a young buck. Okay. Sheep. Okay. तो फिर मैं इसके साथ घूम सकता हूँ। खैर, उसे बंद ही रखो। तो इतनी प्राइस पोजीशन है। नहीं, निकाल ले। ऐसी उखाड़ नहीं उखड़िया, मुझे नहीं लगता उखड़ा अभी तक। अब सुल्तान अंदर। वो दोबारा स्लाइड जल गई भाई साहब, गलती होने वाली थी। चल खैर, क्या यूज करूँ यहाँ पे? बैट तोड़ना तो नहीं है मुझे लगता, निकाल के लाना है। ये चलाता हूँ। स्ट्रेट स्लॉट स्क्रूड्राइवर एंड बार्बर। तो एक्चुअली मैं चल गया। कहाँ है अभी? ये तो मेरे पास मेरा क्लासिक बार्बर पोल। ग्लव तो पहन लिया कर हलवे। तूने उसको लाइट स्विच को बंद किया, किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा। अगला दिन आ गया। skip. Play Control F4 and click left mouse button. Control F4. ओह, अब कौन सा दिन आ गया? फ्राइडे। बेकर सेल कल है, तो फिर मुझे कल जाना उस सेल में। आज मेरे को एक और काम है।
What? In the dark?
तोड़ जो भी है, जैसे मैंने बात कर ली। जैसे मेरा अगले दिन आ गया।
damn it, what's so hard about remembering to...
अरे नहीं याद है मुझे, रुक रुक पकड़.
Hey, Steve, you've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just
Don't
keep
worry, bro.
doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to
टेंशन ना
ask,
ले.
is it?
टेंशन ना ले भाई, तू बस नखरे कम दिखाया कर बस, बाकी अपना भाईचारा तो चलता रहे. चलो दोबारा से गेम सेव कर लेते हैं. तो पहले हम चलते हैं बार्बर शॉप देखना उसका क्या रिएक्शन है. Yes, well, ये पार्सन है. भाई साहब ये क्या है? Except for the occasional hairball cuff, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say. I was one what found Pastorelli this morning, after he stepped in the water with the live wires hanging out. His body was so burnt his arms and legs was blackened, fused together, and the sheep was well done too.
Oh!
Problem is, both was burnt so bad, and the flesh all crisp and distorted, limbs melded, you couldn't tell 'em apart. And well, I didn't want to take a chance on eating Italian. No, sir, I didn't. I tell you, the only thing worse than a fire station full of sissies is a fire station full of peeved sissies. They're all accusing each other of stealing some silk underwear or something. Boy, whoever said fighting fire with fire'd be happy in harvest. 'Cause we got a fire station full of flamers.
क्या चल रहा है? पेस्ट्रोली को क्या हुआ?
Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
Plumbing?
Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet. Nice to see you again, Steve.
Parson.
Hello there, youngster. They say them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry. Now, dang it if the whole town ain't going to hell. Poor old Johnson, defecating a work of art like that. Well, that's a sure sign that civilization is coming to an end. I guess you heard that dang idiot Pastorelli went out and got himself electrocuted. Somebody stole a barber's pole. The alarm system triggered the sprinkler. There was water on the floor this morning, and the darn crook left exposed wires out. The Pastorelli came in, flipped the switch, and then zap! Well, maybe them aliens is hot for colored glass after all.
Oh, alarm system. Click हो जा.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough.
मैं चलता.
Anytime, Steve.
पेस्ट्रोली के बारे में बताएंगे ये मुझे, पर पेस्ट्रोली मुझे लगता है टपक गया। अब जहाँ पे टपके हुए लोग जाते हैं वहाँ चलें क्या एक भाई को देखने? शेडी ओक मॉर्चरी, यस शेडी ओक मॉर्चरी से पूछते हैं पेस्ट्रोली है इसके पास, मैं उसकी बॉडी।
Stephen,
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moore.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their name.
Well, your loss of memory is...
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming... I do hope you'll attend the bake sale.
Sure. And all they have to do to benefit is die.
A ditch makes a poor resting place. You'll need to learn that, if you ever want to leave Harvest.
You make it sound like I have a choice.
A choice that is rapidly vanishing. Join the lodge, Stephen, while you may.
Fuck it, मैं चला।
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find...
मेरे को नहीं लगता कि तूने मुझे कुछ काम किया होता तानिया। यहाँ पे चलते हैं और यहाँ पे भी। Examine the pew. Sliding heels are scraped into the thick dust of what? Examine the casket. हैं? I was not ready for this. कौन है बाहर? मेरे पास कैमरा है ना, उस चीज़ की फोटो ले लेता हूँ। Once again same चीज़। चलो मैं चलता हूँ। ये फोटो मैं दिखाता हूँ। मेरे पास रखूँ किसको दूँ? इसको तो शायद से पता ही होगा क्या है। इसने तो ऑलरेडी बुना है, तो पूछूं? पूछता हूँ, रुको। मुझे लगता है पूछना चाहिए, या फिर इसे पता नहीं होगा। मुझे वो नहीं लगता, मुझे इसे पूछना चाहिए।
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see. Now why on earth would you choose such a grotesque subject?
That John Doe you've got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man.
No shit, I just want to find out who I am and get the hell out of here.
That's what we all want.
What game are you people playing?
A game we win or lose together.
Look, are you gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue. I do suggest you take it, for it's all you'll get from me.
Alright, it's a trade. Not good enough, I'm going to share it.
A wise decision. When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
Sure. ग्लू तो मिल गई, अब मैं एक और फोटो ले लूँगा उसकी, ठीक है? कर ले जो करना है, कर ले भाई, ठीक है? मेरे पास अभी कैमरा है ना, ले दोबारा से फोटो ले ली, ले मेरे पास फोटो भी रह गई और मेरे पास ग्लू भी आ गई। अब कर क्या करना? हाँ, ये तो हल्के में लेते हैं ना मुझे तो। चलो जो भी है सेव करते। अब मेरा सवाल ये है कि क्या मुझे उसके पास जाना चाहिए? पुलिस स्टेशन चलेंगे। चलो रुको देखते हैं, इसको फोटो दिखाते हैं।
What the hell is this?
I was nosing around. Found this corpse in the mortuary. Looks like he met with foul play to me. Thought you should know.
Oh, you never know. All sorts of accidents can happen. You leave the crime fighting to me, son. And you just worry about getting into the lodge, all right? Meanwhile, I'll have to confiscate that photo. Can't have you spreading malicious gossip. No, sir. That won't do at all.
तो तू भी एक यूजलेस बंदा। ठीक है, मैं दोबारा जाके फोटो ले लूंगा। ये लोग कुछ नहीं कर रहे, मुझे लगता है मुझे जाके दोबारा से फोटो लेनी पड़ेगी और अपने पास ही रखूंगा। मैं फोटो किसी को दे नहीं रहा। मुझे समझ में नहीं आया इन लोगों का कोई खास रिएक्शन क्यों नहीं है। आई मीन लोग ऐसे करते हैं अपनी चीज़ छुपाने के लिए, बट कुछ तो करो यार। यू टेक अ फोटो ऑफ द बॉडी। अब मैं नहीं दिखा रहा किसी को ये फोटो, अब ये मेरी प्राइस पोजीशन है। जिसको चाहिए वो पहले मेरे से पूछे, या फिर किसी को अगर फर्क पड़ रहा है इससे तो फिर पहले मेरे से फोटो मांगे, तो फिर लॉज में चलते हैं।
And here it is, the object doll, imported Venetian glass and Italian dreams. You have done well. An unfortunate side effect that Pastorelli was electrocuted because you left live wires in a puddle on the floor. But as those with affectations of worldliness say la vie.
Is that all you can say? A man was electrocuted. Took a big spill, a permanent one.
Pastorelli's own incompetence caused his unfortunate accident. What does it matter that you left live electrical wires hanging in the water on the floor? If he hadn't cross-wired the alarm system to the sprinklers, he'd be alive today. Of course, you only wanted the bowl, but that hardly matters now. Your final assignment is to set a fire in DNA's diner and let the French fry where they may.
Jeez, it's no man returning. That's arson. Alright, any suggestion?
Yes, I suggest you succeed. Beyond that, you must find your own answers. Members of the Order must be resourceful and cunning. So must you be to become one with them. Tonight, the bake sale commences. Soon, the annual harvest blood drive will be at hand. When sacrifice will be the order of the day, your time in harvest grows short.
What the fuck do you want? चलता हूँ फिर मैं। रात तो नहीं हुई। ओके, सो उसने बोला कि मुझे जाना है डीएनए डाइनर में आग लगाने, जो कि मैं सिर्फ रात को ही कर सकता हूँ क्योंकि इस गेम में ज़्यादातर काम आप इस रात को ही कर सकते हो। दिन में लोग आपको देख लेते हैं। आई मीन कॉमन सेंस है ये। एनीवेज गाइस, वो मैं करूँगा अगले एपिसोड में। दैट्स इनफ फॉर टुडेज वीडियो। अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आए तो लाइक करना, चैनल बना हो तो सब्सक्राइब करना। आपसे मिलता हूँ अपनी अगली वीडियो में। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग। गुड बाय।